Anyway, I was saying welcome back to Pac-Man World 2. This time, we're gonna finish World 2 and probably 3. My goal is to get at least 1.5 worlds done here, so that should be good. I'm gonna be a little quiet at the beginning here because my sister's not waiting for what she normally is. But we're gonna play Butane Paint. Here's the music for that. It's similar to the rest of the music, of course. Let me know if you have trouble hearing or seeing anything other than my voice, because like I said, I'm going to be a little quiet first. We have the return of the metal ball power, which was previously used to let us sink underwater, but now it's being used to protect us from butane gas and saw blades. Actually, I don't know if it fully protects us from saw blades, but it looks like I didn't get hurt there. This blue switch is going to turn all that off and place not power-ups, collectibles on the way back. So if you thought they were slacking on the fruit, well, there you go. They were. Until now. They were also slacking on the tokens, as it would seem. You do have pretty good control of Pac-Man when he's in the air. So you can do things like jump off a cliff, but then fall back onto it. I know your air control varies by game, so I thought I'd mention that. And that's gonna give us a Pac-Top trail. Checkpoint. Nice. I see some branches over there, but I'm sure we'll get over there somehow. Right now we're gonna need to launch ourselves toward that trampoline. And miss horribly. Is this the way I came from? It totally is. I guess that means I can get back to where I was, though. There we go. But before I go bouncing off, there is a tightrope. Oop. Do I have an apple? No, so there must be an apple somewhere. But we already went back down and got all the fruit, so... Aha, there is more than meets the eye. Let's see where this bounces us off to. Apparently I needed to keep bouncing. Oh, glorious metal ball, you have returned. Bum ba bum. No, Pac, you were supposed to grab the edge. Pac. Pac. Really? Whee! Boink. 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 Alright, let's try sidling this time, okay, Pac? Maybe if I jump to this ledge... Ah, there's the apple in question. Anything down there? No. Doesn't seem like it. So let's just grab this ledge for real this time. I was gonna say it better be possible to cycle over to those. As a reminder, we saw in the first one that I'm not going for a true 100%, but I'm also not going to ignore every single fruit I see, because then this game would be too short and easy. Well, I don't know about easy, but it would be shorter for sure. Whoa, that's quite a bounce. What about all those why didn't you... How did I not land on the trampoline when I bounced straight up and down? Oh, we're off to a great start here. Alright, now I gotta get that apple back. So I think I can just line this up correctly, and... yeah, but that's to protect myself from taking fall damage, because you do take fall damage in this game. I'm really hoping that my voice is being picked up by the mic this time. I don't have anyone to verify it, and if I try to listen to it myself, you're gonna pick up that echo, and that's kinda unprofessional. And they really wanted you to have oranges. Whoa! There's another checkpoint. Whoa. I don't know if I'm supposed to descend this way. There is butane gas after all, so... that was probably what the metal ball was for, but I ran out of time because I was dawdling on the oranges. If I go that way, I'm not going to be able to go back for what that apple chest was. Wait. Okay, game, I know that's the way I'm supposed to go, but why can't I turn the camera? Through that apple chest, then. Whee! Speaking of apples. Well, they're sort of forgiving with when he'll grab the ledge, so that you don't necessarily fall off in an instant, just for messing up the slightest input. Yeah, that's cool, I suppose, but... I shouldn't be worried about falling off in the first place, if you ask me. Wait. Was that the correct way to go? Because there's a checkpoint. We're going the right way, I want to go the wrong way. There's a checkpoint over there too, right? No, that's a melon. Last of the cherries. I'm gonna hunt me some ghosts. I'd say they're getting busted. Or, with butane, they'd be getting combusted. Except the ghosts don't hit the butane, that's Pac-Man who hits the butane in this level. Yeah, there was a strawberry in the middle that I glossed over because I was busy with the ghosts. Well, at least that strawberry's easier to get than the ones in Celeste. Oh! Burn on Celeste, except that's not a burn, that's just a nod to its game design and having challenge for players that want it. I like Celeste, I streamed it a little bit. Not much though, because I was doing the challenge levels and not very good. I'm not very good I don't know if you heard the full sentence. I said I wasn't very good, not the game. Any chance I can drop down onto the ledge without dying? And I basically have to because there's butane this way. Okay, I somehow grabbed the ledge even though the camera went complete wonk there. And I expect you to do that again. I wish there was just a command for dropping off the edge. Instead of hoping and praying. This is an older game, like 2002 GameCube era, so I'm gonna have to forgive its imperfection. I'll eventually be getting to Pac-Man World 3 and why I think that's an overall better game even though it is vastly different from this one. And I like what this one does in that it's a platforming collectathon. Pac-Man World 3 kind of loses that element in a lot of places. And that's more of an action combat game, believe it or not. I still like 3, and I'd even say I like it better than this game because it holds up better. But, to each their own. I won't blame you if you say you like 2 better. I just think it's a little more of a mess. And, like, glitches and mechanics and whatnot. Maybe it's just the GameCube version, too, I never played on other platforms. Platforms. It's a platformer. Ha ha. Me funny. Me dead. If Mondo was here, he'd be saying, that's what you get for making fun. I'm just gonna ignore the bats. But a flip kick does do him in. That's good to know. I always forget about the flip kick. You don't use it nearly as much as the butt bounce. Speaking of which. Okay, so it's not like a kill room where I needed to kill all those to activate something. What was even the point of coming over here then? I basically just came over here for points that don't matter and life that does matter being lost. A lot of tokens and boxes being protected by bats today. Oddly specific. Well, those bats never swooped down, so I didn't have to engage them. Now down here, we've got what seems to be nothing. Nice. I like nothing. Nothing at all. I hate everything. That's a channel on YouTube that I don't watch, but I know it exists. Because it always shows up in your recommendations. No matter what you like, that channel will just say they hate it, and it'll show up in your recommendations because it's related to the thing that you liked. And I know they don't actually hate everything, and that they're like a comedy channel, I think. I told you I don't watch it, so I'm not judging. But, speaking of, well, that's actually, has nothing to do with judgments. That's the end of the level. That's worth a save. And a switch of the music. So, how we did overall... We did miss a Galaxian. And I believe it was in that chest with the apple on it. So, no maze so far. But we got all the fruits. That's cool. I present to you now the second boss of the game, Inky's Blade-O-Matic. Now, your buddy told us exactly how to destroy his boss in the first episode. So if you want to do the same, come for the golden fruit, Pac-Man. Spooky wanted me to think of a good cut down if you ever got to me. I think my saw blade should do the trick. That contraption doesn't look very strong. Some rough rolls into the body or blood bounces on the glass should do the trick. Inky saw. What are you talking about, his saw? It's multiple saws. He kinda said that. Think pretty smart, don't you? I'll knock you off that platform. That would kill me, you are correct, sir. They give you this extra life, so that's pretty cool. And you can use those trampolines to get to the glass ceiling like Pac-Man was talking about. Now, I'll admit Inky's a bit smarter, at least he wasn't the one telling us how to beat his machine. Pac-Man figured it out himself and just informed me, the player. Whoa, something popped up, and I wasn't watching where I was going. I almost timed that, right? Is he trying to suck me up? I don't remember him doing that. Well, I lost. Alright. But these bosses do have checkpoints. Every time they talk to you, that is a checkpoint. Looks like you can still use a close shave. Now, this is the final checkpoint of the boss. Whoa. And done. The golden strawberry. Is that worth a save? Yeah, it is. You know what else it means? Ice World. Welcome to Ice River Run. In fact, everything around here has changed since Spooky and the ghost stole the golden fruit. Ghosts have been seen all around the mountain. Watch out for the red roll rounds, they're mean. You might want to give them a taste of their own medicine. When they're dazed, but bounce to finish them. This game is very informative with its exposition. Oh yeah, everything's turned to winter because we don't have the nourishing power of the golden fruit, and now we're on the mountaintop. Don't worry, we will run into an icy river. Yeah, that's what the name of the level says anyway. So all you river fanatics can rest assured. For now, we're mountain climbing. I saw one of the rams in question over there. They were pretty cute, actually. Some trampolines here that are going to give us a crap ton of fruit. Boink. Whoa, he just knocked me off the mountain. Oh, I probably could have saved it if I tried to land on one of those trampolines, huh? Well, that's what I get. So, lucky me, we get to start over. Oh, did you see that ram go? Don't forget, sometimes enemies can hold fruit. Now, they're not all out in plain sight. Now, let me deal with you first. There we go, and extra life for that. Except for the one you stole from me. I believe this is the correct way, since it is the ice river, so let's see what was back up towards that ram. A lot of trees getting in the way, that's what. An old abandoned mine shaft that I can't seem to do anything with unless I shrink down with that pellet. And it takes me to a giant box. Or maybe I'm still tiny. That's our maze. Get all the pellets before the ghost can catch you. We gotta do this right now, don't you know? Pac-Man's dad is here 'cause I am playing his son's game once again this fine day. How are you doing, Pac? Can't see your message yet. I am just running around of this maze. Okay, blue ghosts, activate. I was originally going to cancel the stream for the twins, but they decided not to stream, so here I am. But don't worry, we'll talk about the Nintendo Direct at some point. I mean, we've already done a lot of that on Discord. But we will verbally talk about it at some point. Alright, this maze is going just fine, I think. Haven't had too many close shaves with the ghosts. I cut across this middle path, that might be tricky later. I'll just dodge you up here. Maybe a teleporter is in order. That almost rhymed. The teleporter is with a T and order is with a D, so technically that's not a rhyme in the strictest sense of the word. There we go, finished the maze. Dude, Botwa bombed that. Mario Maker DOS is a huge deal. Believe me, I'm finally gonna get to use my amiibo for something. I've been getting more and more of the things, and then there's been the newer ones coming out, so I'm probably gonna have an entire stream where I just scan every amiibo I own, and we see what all the sprites look like. And it's not every amiibo in existence, mind you. I'm not that crazy. But I wouldn't be surprised if I do that. Oh, frick. Ice is insta-death. By the way, as the title suggests, I am really hoping I dealt with the audio issues, so, hopefully that worked. Anyway, Pac, while you were gone, I finished off the forest world and we beat Inky and his Sawblade contraption to get the golden strawberry, and now we're in Ice World. That fish is also instant death, if I recall, so I'm gonna be careful. I want those pellets. But there's an instant death fish. Okay, got it somehow. There are ice physics in between these rocks, so be careful. If you really want me to, Pac, then sure, I will totally switch to Sprite for that. Just to support the pun. Alright, a few more icy gaps to cross. There is a ghost, but I wasted my pellets, so I can't actually destroy him or consume him or anything of that nature. Okay, checkpoint again. Brought to you by Sprite. I wish. Let's see, I slipped. So, what was I looking at? This box. I was looking at this box. Whoa! That guy had a token. Okay, that's what I wanted. The strawberry that's over here. Hello. Strawberry. Good. There is this slope to deal with also. I think I want to roll up it. Yeah. Roll so that you get over the slippery ice, and then token. Back dot trail back to where you were. Okay, got a lot more instant death in front of me between the fish and the ice water. I hate these jumps where there's just a few pellets that you want to grab. I can never seem to line them up correctly. So I have to keep going back and risking life and limb. It just doesn't match the natural arc of the jump. Okay, even more jumps to make. If you don't want to deal with all this nonsense, you could probably rev roll up the sides, but... Again, this would be a boring playthrough if I just ignored all the fruit. I actually got most of the pellets on one jump that time. Only came short by one. Oh my god. No! Ice physics. Perhaps so, Pac. Perhaps so. I had a lot of free time at work, so I tried to theorize along with him, but he is really quick and really thorough when it comes to that sort of thing. I couldn't keep up. I think the most I contributed is that you can see 3D World levels in the background of the 3D World stages, and that one of them is missing a pipe, so it's not taken directly from the game. That's about all I noticed. Because Mondo had already beaten me to all the more obvious stuff. Now don't be fooled, even though Mondu probably has his entire channel based around that game, you're probably going to see plenty of it here as well. As I might not put out as many levels as Mondu, but I like the ones that I make, dang it. Maybe I'll revisit the Wii U one before the Switch one comes out, just so I can prove my point. Decoding the DNA. Does that stand for the deoxyribonucleic auto scroll? That I did not think of a good pun for that. I'm sorry. Pack, are you talking about levels you made in the Wii U game, or the ones that you're going to make in Mario Maker 2? When you say be prepared. It stands for deoxyribonucleic auto scroll after all. It wasn't just a terrible joke that could have been much better if I gave it a little more thought. Also, you mean both. Well, now I have to go back to the Wii U one just so I can see what you're talking about. But that's for another time. We got a few more months till June. And our journey with Pac-Man here has only just begun. Oh my god. Well, can you stop slipping already? I forgot how annoying this was. That's a lie, I totally hit you. You think when the game saves data of that enemy, it's stored in the RAM? Okay, at this point I'm just gonna say screw the pellets. Screw the pellets, I want to finish this level sometime within the next lifetime. Aha! By the magic power of giving up, I've reached the next checkpoint. Oh, Pac, you're not talking about Kaizo tricks like the spring jump, are you? There's the spring jump, there's the P jump, the other one was the shell jump. And people have tried to tell me how to do those, and I just cannot execute them for the life of me. But except the P... Okay, I can occasionally get a P jump off, but the shell jump and the spring jump especially, is insane, and I don't know how people do it. Alright, wait for the fish, make the jump. And I'm gonna wanna roll up here because there's no platforms to jump onto. Yeah, that's point made. Well, you're gonna die. And you're gonna die. And guess who else is gonna die? You! Oh, but not that one. That one gets to live. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, you wanna play it like that, do ya? I will take that extra life. Just skills. 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 Whoa! Stupid fish. Fine, I don't need you. I'm gonna roll into my early grave. I'm gonna roll in my grave, and there's nothing you can do about it. tank that hit, and reach that checkpoint, grab this pellet, move quick so I can get whatever ghosts are in my way. Another pellet to recharge my power, just keep jumping. Make it past the fish with appropriate timing, and we're on a section where I'm going to need to roll. Fox. Hello, good fox. You contain strawberry number 11. That's the magic number. That's the magic number for strawberries, anyway. I am gonna need to loop the song. Alright, I am gonna need to... I believe the end of the level is in that box. You know what, I'm just gonna roll around that icy platform and... No, that's not the end of the level. Alright, well, here's a glimpse of the next level song. Because this one took us just that long. Ah, there was a path that was not so icy. And it had a sign and everything. Oh, not another. Can I even beat you? I don't know. I didn't beat the last giant thing I ran into. I'm glad you're proud of your son, Pac. Alright, so we end that level with the majority of the collectibles. I did skip out on a bunch of pellets. So the song that you heard a little early is Avalanche Alley. Hitting off with some sort of Yeti statue, you're gonna power pellet our way into some ghosts. Nope, didn't quite get that one. And you'll notice the camera is facing the front, and it is called Avalanche Alley, so, yeah, be prepared for some BS level design. Woo! BS stands for Crash Bandicoot. I mean, what? I did compare this game to Crash Bandicoot a little bit last time, didn't I? No, my cherry! Oh well. We escape with our lives. I may have lost one cherry, but I got 2 more, but that doesn't matter, because I'm not gonna complete the level 100%. Extra life. Get ready for the second avalanche, because this place is full of them. Something. I'll let the frozen fruit. Alright. Oh, also another thing I should mention about this game is that much like the original Yoshi's Island, if you want 100% a level, you gotta do it all in one run. At least I'm pretty sure you do. Actually, I might be wrong about that. I take back what I said. But you do have to do the entire level over at very least, so... not worth me going back, you know? Apple, no! Why you forsake me? Me just jamming out on these control sticks. Shoulder button solo. Alright, that's enough of that. Hey, I got the apple. We bounce. For fruit. I missed one. Can I get the token? Yes, I can get the token. Can I get the strawberry? Yeah, I can get the strawberry trampoline. Was there something on that cliff? Was that even a cliff? Oh, it totally was. Another strawberry. A rev rolling ram, in fact, also. And something back here. This isn't the way forward, is it? Tell me this is an optional side route. Whoa, stuff is falling from the side now. Take that, Ramscallion. That's like Rapscallion, but for rams. It's also my death. He died for frozen fruit. Well, that seemed very much like the way forward, so I'm going to try a different route this time. Whoa. Yeah. Boing. Now, if those blue trampolines were his Smash Ultimate recovery, then Pac-Man would be unstoppable. No token that time. Still got the strawberry. Yeah. Whee! Oh wow, not only did I find the way forward by accident, but I missed a checkpoint in the process, and I died getting an extra life before I could touch the checkpoint. That is just wow. Wow is the only word I can use for that, and I'm not talking the Post Malone wow. Yes, I made a Post Malone reference. You've got a problem with that? I do. I have a problem with that. Why did I do that? Since the one person in my audience probably doesn't get that reference, he has a song by the name of Wow. That's all you need to know. Now, you know what? That extra light's not worth it after all. Gotta run, so does your son, because he's in an avalanche. We'll see you, Pac. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, well, in the meantime, I'm gonna try to finish off this ice world. That is my goal for this stream, is to finish off Ice World. Hey, I got the fruits. Sweet. Now, there are trampolines down there. Can I just jump to those, or is that... Going for it. Alright. Made it. But I think this leads to a Pac-Man trail. Which ultimately brings me back to the way I'm supposed to go. Yes, and right past these rams is another checkpoint, so let's see if I can get that. Whoa! Did I just shortcut because of the enemy? I want to say yes. Yes, I did. Either that or I just found a hidden room. Okay, sure. Hidden room it is. Alright, so we have a different ice maze. Maybe it has the same aesthetic as the last one, but it is a different shape. Oh, and probably worth mentioning that if you go back to the arcade in Pac Village, you can replay any of these mazes, so if you really like this part of the game, and you want to re-experience anything, or try for a better score, then that option is there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why am I biting your butt? It's not the way I was trying to go if it wasn't clear from the fact that I ended up biting his butt. Yes, I know what I'm saying. Ooh. I was gonna go for that teleporter, but then Inky came out of it, but luckily there was still a power pellet down here, so my hide is saved. Ugh. Oh, thank God Inky didn't try to head me off. Oh, that was the end of the maze. Lovely. I'm pretty sure I sucked at those mazes when I was a kid. But at least I'm getting through them. Clearing a maze does count as another checkpoint in the level, so you don't have to redo it. That's nice of them. Although it's a pretty useless checkpoint when you get one right there. It is technically possible to mess up the butt bounces, so, you know. Someone might benefit from that checkpoint, even if I didn't. But anyway, we have another Crash Bandicoot style run at the camera segment here. I mean, my tip is just try to jump over the ice, because otherwise you're gonna slip. Man, these apples really like boxes. I feel bad going for, I feel bad if anyone's going for 100% in this game and then they come to this level. It's just too much because, oh my God, I missed the red pellet, really? It's just too much because they're going for every single pack dot, and it's hard to grab the pack dots and the fruit at the same time in this section. At least I'd give you an extra life pretty close to the beginning of it. The gusts of wind don't actually hurt you in this segment, even though they totally do in the parts leading up to this. They can help give you a boost, and for some of the fruits, they're actually necessary so that you can get above them. I mean, we saw a few of those in my first attempt at this part. Whoa, okay, slipping is not an option. We ain't no Slippy Toad, we are Pac-Man. And we're gonna do it on the very next try. Third time's the charm. see how I missed one single pack dot there? That would drive a completionist crazy. And sometimes I'm a completionist, but I decided beforehand that I wasn't going for a true 100% on this, so I can at least know that I'm not sweating those pack dots. That was the gust of wind I was talking about when I said it was required. Same for this. Not that one, though. You might not even need the jump for that. I might have overshot it because I jumped. There's still another checkpoint, which means there is more to go. Whoa. No avalanche currently, but there's one. Extra life helps. So does that gust of wind. Pro tip, use it. Same to that one. Coming up in the end, I think. Another extra life. Very. Whoa, 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 that is evil. I mean, the song was about to end, because if you're joining me for the first time, I'm not using the in-game audio because it didn't capture properly. I'm substituting with a soundtrack on YouTube, so that's why I had to rewind the song just now, was because we might still be here a little while, and yeah. So sorry if that was a very abrupt cut in the audio. Speaking of audio, I guess I didn't have audio issues after all, because Pac didn't say anything about it, and it seemed like he could understand what I was saying, so yay! Okay, so you want to hang left there, even though there is really no way to tell prior. Some real BS level design, and again, BS stands for Crash Bandicoot. How did I make that? No, I don't need the box, just go. Oh, I was there! I had it! I was on the red dot. No. No game, I say no to you. Whoa, 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 whoa. How? I've never seen it blow me that far. I have no idea what I did. Or didn't do. I'm actually getting a net gain of lives just because I keep making it to both extra lives. Nope, not doing that. Don't go towards the ice. Not risking it, just come over here and get the Pac Dot Trail this time. And that's the end of Avalanche Alley. Which means I'm going to try to get through 2 more levels on this stream. Actually, I've only been going for an hour, so we'll see how it goes. But this next level might actually take me a while. Wait, hold on. I want to go back and see how many fruits they packed into that level. A lot of them are stacked on top of each other on trampolines. So those numbers might be a tad inflated. But 36 apples. Jeez. Blade Mountain. A very different sort of level. Welcome to the summit of Blade Mountain. The only way down is to slide on the river. I have ice skates for you so you won't slip and fall. Press up to maintain maximum speed. Use the ramps to clear the icy waters. Press A at the top of each ramp to get maximum height. You can flip hook into crates while pressing B in midair. So yeah, this level has its own mechanics, and it won't be the only one. I think it's the only ice skating level, but it won't be the only level that has its own mechanics. I want to note that you cannot butt bounce while wearing the ice skates. So now I gotta remember, well, how do I break this crate? You gotta flip kick, and you gotta, do it in a specific way so that you can actually hit it on the ground. Anyway, it is a slide level. I like slide levels. But this one is another 100% completionist nightmare. And I remember going back to this level again and again when I was younger to see if I could 100% it. And eventually I decided I was never 100% in this game. But there was a time where I tried, and this level was something, I tell ya. I mean, it feels good. It's got a good speed to it, but you gotta pull off some very precise timing at certain places, like that, right there. And then there's this. You see there's a chest up there, right? I had such a hard time figuring out how to get up there, and it is just jumping off the ramp correctly at the end of the day. There's not really a special trick to it, as I can recall. But it is so hard to do, for some reason. Unless I'm missing something. I mean, like he said, you're supposed to press A at the height of the ramp to get the maximum height, but, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's where the Galaxian/maze is for this level. It's on that cliff that is hard to reach. Oh, yeah. You can have fun fiddling with that if you want, but I'm not going to mess around with it this time. Since I'm not going for 100% anyway, why should I? Plenty of other stuff I can mess around with, like getting some of these fruits. Or staying alive. But there are icicles all over the place. I don't think there's a single instance where you don't want max height on the ramp. I'll let you know if I think of any, but I'm pretty sure you always just want to get that max height, and when there's a crate, time the flip kick so that it doesn't stop your momentum completely. Like that. Easier said than done. Also, I recommend you keep holding forward. Alright, now we enter the mouth of the mountain. Did that make it a mountain? Yeah, that was terrible, I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry for that one. Can't be sorry for all of the bad puns I make. I'd be overly apologetic at that point. But you can see there's a bunch of, not just that cliff at the beginning, but also the act of making sure you actually hit everything on the way down. That this is, as I mentioned, a nightmare if you're in the 100% group for this game. Alright, let's be more careful this time. They do give you that extra life at the beginning of this section, so Even though there's a lot of instant death in the ice world, they at least compensate you with enough lives that you're probably not gonna game over. Probably. Not saying it's impossible, but if you hit at least one of the lives each time, then, you know, you get infinite chances. Why did I try to jump over that again? It didn't work the first time, it wasn't gonna work the second time. Alright, still sliding. Okay, the only reason I jumped that time was because I didn't think I was going to be able to make it back to the right side. But I at least wasn't thinking I can clear that. Gotta like the poses that Pac-Man makes when he's skating. They ought to make a Pac-Man at the Winter Olympics game. Whoa. Hey, another extra life, so that means I'm further than I was before. Oof. Almost clipped myself into the water. Alright, big leap of faith there, but, oh, I'm wrong. This is where the Galaxian is. It's in this melon chest. But we didn't collect a melon. That's what's in the other chest. That chest I was complaining about that you have to jump to and it's hard. That's got the melon, and then you gotta get to the end of the level. I remember now. Good times. Well, guys, we've come to the last level that I planned on streaming tonight. Because I'm trying to stick to 1.5 worlds per stream. We finished World 2. Now to end off World 3, Pinky's Revenge. I don't know what the Revenge is, because I never played Pac-Man World 1, never had access to it. But, let's see. A very different sort of boss battle music, I might say. Oh, Pac-Man, you want this stupid golden fruit, don't you? Spooky was right, you never wanted me. Well, if I can't have you, nobody will. Notice how her contraption what the Notice how her contraption is the same as Inky's. Yeah, boss battles weren't very creative in this game. That's one of its shortcomings. But I did admit this game is not by any means perfect. Well, thank God that trampoline was there. So, the difference here is that her rev rules, you actually have to time it as she's flying by. Inky would stop in the right place occasionally, but she won't. So, you know, I'll give her credit. She's smarter than Inky, but I think we all knew that from how she acts in the Pac-Man arcade game. Oh, and also her exhaust flame freezes you. Yes, I just said her flame freezes you. Looks like a flame, okay? This is no way to treat a lady. Whoa. I'm gonna try to go for that extra health. That was an extra life, not extra health. There is a difference! Well, at least I've just reached a checkpoint. Isn't this boss battle music one of the strangest things? Yeah, you can't really hit her top like you could with Enki, because there's no real way to bounce up there. You know, the bounce pads aren't positioned that way. And the Ice World has been putting a big focus on rev rolling to get up the ice slopes and to deal with the ways that her boss also focuses in on that mechanic. While also having you dodge a bunch of snowballs, which are, you know, they hit you surprisingly often. It doesn't matter where you go, she will find you. Through playing, blah 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 blah. I mean, this is a giant video game, but I won't tell if you won't. If I go for the... I hit the blade. If I go for the extra health, I'm gonna have a hard time dodging her snowballs and she's gonna knock me off the cliff. But if I don't go for the extra health, then when I do get hit by something, I die. At least I have a good number of lives. Screw you, Pac-Man. Speaking of extra lives, that one I got earlier does not respawn, so do not think about trying to farm lives. The rev roll is such a janky mechanic. I'm sorry. It's a great idea, but it does not work very well in execution. Ugh! I swear she manages to lead her shot on the last one. Or on the first one. Or she can combo you to death. That's also a possibility. This is a boss I legit got stuck on for a long time when I played this the first time. And it took me a few years until I revisited the game and finally managed to beat her so that I could see what the rest had to offer. And after that, I did beat the rest of the game. But I don't know, maybe I would say she's the hardest boss in the game. It's possible. Where'd she go? No, 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 no! We might be here a while. Okay, I managed to get 2 hits in there. She's gonna try to freeze me, it looks like. Oh, now she does the snowballs. Yes! Okay, right after I say we're gonna be here a while is when I managed to beat her and claim the golden apple! Not the one from mythology, just the one from this game. On the note of this lovely song, I say lovely, but it's interesting, to say the least. I guess that boss only took me about 6 minutes. On the note of this song, whatever you want to call it, next time on Pac-Man World 2, which will be Tuesday, we will go into the volcano. To one of the more interesting worlds in the game, I think. volcano area is tricky, but I also remember it being fun. We'll see if I remember correctly, or if it's just really annoying. It's gotta be one or the other, am I right? If you like what you see, there's a YouTube link down below for stream archives and my music projects. If you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, there's a Twitch link down below. See you another time, another stream. Bye!